Well, good day, my friends. It's your old pal, Jordan the Lion. How are you all doing today? I hope you said great. Today we are going off to a town called Polk City here in Central Florida, and we are going to go see supposedly one of the greatest collections in the world of what we're going to see. So I'm excited to see this. Daze with Jordan the Lion and you all exploring Polk City. It begins right now. Love taking in all the Spanish moss. Here we are, Fantasy in Flight. There's the Fantasy of Flight plane itself. Should be fun. As you can see as we enter, it says Fantasy of Flight, world's greatest aircraft collection. That is quite a statement. So they're open on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and they conduct tours at 11:30 and 1. So we missed the start of those, but we can still check it out. Look at this. That is insane. That is a buzz bomb from World War II. So this is a Nardi from 1935. I love just looking around. I love the craftsmanship, the styles they make. It's kind of like an art form. And then when you think of what they can actually do, it's pretty impressive. There's an Allison engine, it says. James Allison. And this is a 1944 Curtiss. Here's the tour. Can't really hear him that well though. I think since the audio system is not great, I mean I could barely hear him when I was standing over there. We'll just wander around and kind of explore it on our own. I'll tell you what everything is as I come upon the placards. 1945 Corsair. It was the first fighter to exceed 400 miles per hour. And look, the wings are all folded up too. And some of these you can actually get inside of. So we'll do those. That is neat, although it doesn't have any information as to why it's here. This is one we can go on. We can explore it. They have some options around here to check it out. And over here you can kind of view inside of the cockpit in here as well. So we were looking in on the nose of that one. Fertile Myrtle. Boeing B-29 Super Fortress. exclusively in the Pacific It says the B-29 was used exclusively in the Pacific theater and began arriving in bases in India and China in the spring of 1944. First attack against a Japanese target was made by a 77 aircraft on June 15th, 1944. And then look at this. That's kind of cool. Miss Los Angeles. Beautiful planes. So this is a 1929 Curtiss Robin. It even says it on the tail. You can see that you steer with just that one pull lever. For you engine freaks, so it's a Packard A2 1500. And look at that, the Ike. Airplane's called the Ike. It's got the name back there. Shell Aviation. Holder inverted speed record. Wow. 1932. So check this out. It says a young man named Benjamin Odell Howard was never one to seek conventional education, so with a How to Fly book and a secondhand biplane, he experienced his first flight. Quickly followed by his first crash, undaunted, he rejected a high-paying job to work from the ground up at Curtiss factory, where he learned hands-on about aircraft design and building. By the age of 20. Oh, so it's saying he rejected a high-paying job to go work from the ground up at the Curtiss factory. Okay, I was confused about that. By the age of 20, he designed and built his first aircraft. What followed was a wildly colorful golden age career, modifying aircraft for bootleggers and chasing racing prizes during the romantic 20s and 30s. Each aircraft he built was identified with his own official DGA, which stands for Damn Good Airplane. Partnership with Gordon Israel, Benny created two of the smallest and quickest aircrafts in 1932 races. One known as Mike and one known as Ike, who turned out to be faster. So it says, Benny Howard National Air Races. Benny claimed the preferred building racing planes because they paid for themselves. So he was not only a racer, but a builder. And he said, Ike appears in All of Life as a School as the character Benny, a shy but gifted racing plane who enjoys the company of Z and the gang. Some dude that just had the love of airplanes, went and took a job to learn how to do it right and build his own, and then set the speed record. Now look at this one. I hope we get up there and can get into it. I love the way they laid this place out too. Look, they got a plane right underneath. That's a 1933 Brown B1 Racer. Over here they have where you can walk around the back and get inside and see how it feels to be in a real airplane, or at least a section of it. I was hoping maybe they had a stairwell that lets you get inside this one, but no. Not on this one. But here they have another little section of an airplane that you can get in and see what flying around. Actually, that's probably a helicopter. Kind of a cool experience, especially for kids. That's also one you can get in. That one you can get in. This one. Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress. What the heck? It looks like something out of inner space. Here's one we can get in. Grumman S2 Tracker. Oh, look at that one. So this big one is a 1944 Liberator. Look at the artillery guns right there. Wow. I mean, I assume that's what that is. And then look at this plane with the propeller on top. Oh wow, look at the paint job on this one. That's really cool. 1918. That is cool. Wow. 1918 Marine A1. Polikarpov, 1933 Polikarpov is what this was called. World War II. Wow, look at this one. Nice little logo there, a little emblem. Grumman F3 F2, 1938. Look at that. Got the little one right beside it. Super Sportster. And then here we have another one. Very similar. Not the same plane, but very similar. It's a 1931 GB Sportster. Oh, look at this cool green one. I grew up just down the street from the U.S. Air Force Museum, and that was really cool. They have tons of planes there. Oh, look at that one, the Candy Clipper. That thing's huge. The cockpit is over here. is a Grumman Duck candy clipper. Oh, and then look at this. 1931 GB2. So we've seen 3 GBs here. The 2 red and white ones over here with this yellow one. And then look at this wooden one. Wow. That's interesting. (1917) de Havilland. This place is great. Obviously, I wish we could have caught the tour, but like I said, he had like one of those headphone microphone things, and it was really raspy. I could barely hear it standing in front of him. So, take a look at this one. That's a Thunderbolt, 1944 Thunderbolt. And then look over here, the Winston Churchill. That is pretty cool.
You going to take a picture of the cockpit?
Don't mind if I do. Oh, look at that seat. Man, that does not look comfortable. Wow. It's a real piece of history right there. And then this is the last one that we haven't seen yet. 1945 North American. Cripes Almighty is what it's called. There's some kind of old Model A or Model T. Wow, this place was great. Definitely worth it. Only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but definitely worth it. To be honest, like I said earlier, I love to just see the craftsmanship and how things are made. The history is interesting, but a lot of it's way over my head because it was so far before my time, and I don't really understand military history that much. And don't forget to ride the little airplane on your way out. There you go, we just saw the world's greatest aircraft collection. They have a heck of a gift shop on your way out.
Some of those are museum pieces, so they have to be displayed.
Thank you all for watching. We will see you next time. Have a great night. Goodbye.